Let's take a look at the where object commandlet. First, let's start with get-service. And we'll put in the pipe command and we'll type more, and that gives us the ability to go one page at a time. So if we just want to type in get service, it lists every single service that's running on our server or workstation. And it goes down one page at a time because I put in that pipe more command. However, let's say we want to get specific services with certain parameters, and we use the where object commandlet to do that. So let's do the same exact command, get-service, and we'll do the pipe command one more time, but this time we're going to use the where-object commandlet after it. Now we need to put in these brackets. So we put in the curly bracket, $, underscore, dot, and we'll put in status. Put in equal, -eq for equal, and we'll put in stopped. So what this is going to do is not get us a list of all the services, it's only going to give us a list of services that are stopped. And once again, I'm going to put in the pipe more command so it doesn't go scrolling through a bunch of pages. And we put in these curly brackets, the $, the underscore, and what that's called is script block. And you can use script block to, again, specify a name, a comparison, a property value. In this case, it's going to be a status, and it's going to show all the services that are stopped. So that's what where object does. Hit enter, and we see one page at a time, it shows us all of our services that are in the stopped status. Whereas before, it showed us all the services whether running or stopped. Let's do another one with the where object command. At this time, we're going to do a process name. So if you go into Task Manager, you can see a whole bunch of different process names. But you can use the PowerShell commandlets to go in and limit which process names you want to see. You can pipe them out to a text file and things like that. And you can also do this remotely on another server or computer. So we're going to do, once again, the get-process, the pipe command, the where-objects. Everything's exactly the same, except this time we're saying process name if it has the letter S in it. And once again, we'll pipe more, hit enter, and there we go. So now we see every process name that starts with the letter S. And we see a couple of different pages. Let's clear the screen. Let's see what else we can do with our where object. Now, we've been showing the command with this particular bracket, the $, the underscore. But as of PowerShell 3, Microsoft said, you know what, you don't need to do that anymore. You can just do where objects, the same thing we did last time, process name, match, and then the command. So instead of showing it like it did before with the brackets and the $, and the underscore, Microsoft made it so you can do a little bit more natural speaking now, or natural typing. Now, if you see some commands that have the bracket, the $, the underscore, and the dot, you can just get rid of it. And in most cases, maybe not all cases, but in most cases, it will work just fine, just as, once again, this command will. So there's the exact same command we typed before, but without the brackets and the $, and the underscore and the period. So let's do the same thing with a getting a process, and we're going to use a where command, but instead of where-object, it's just going to be where. And it's going to lock us down to the process name that contains the word service host. So I'll do the pipe more so it doesn't scroll down. And there we go. All the process names that are called service host, which you could see once again in Task Manager, but you can see it here using PowerShell. So if we just did a get-process, it would give us all the processes. So if I do a get-process, it's going to show all the processes. But we wanted to show just the ones that were service host. And that where command did that for us. So use your where commandlet to filter the results that you would get from your first command that includes your verb get and your noun process. The where command isn't limited to just get process or get service. There are a lot of different commands that you can use with the where or where object commandlets. To get a full list, just go to technet.microsoft.com and you can type in the where commandlet or where-object commandlet.